Hey everyone, welcome back. If you want to be better at influencing others, building meaningful relationships, or even just improving your communication skills, then stay tuned because today we're going to break down the timeless lessons from Dale Carnegie's best-selling book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book is over 80 years old, but its insights are just as relevant today. By the end of this video, you'll know how to make a lasting impact on people around you in both personal and professional settings. Did you know that some of the most successful people in history, like Warren Buffett and Oprah Winfrey, credit their people skills as the reason for their success? It's not just about what you know, but how you make others feel. This book lays out specific principles that will help you connect with people, gain their trust, and become a more influential leader. Let's dive into the key ideas. 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. If you want honey, don't kick over the beehive. When someone makes a mistake, our first instinct might be to criticize them. But Carnegie warns that criticism often backfires. When people feel attacked or judged, they get defensive. And instead of admitting their mistakes, they dig in deeper. Think about it. Have you ever been open to changing when someone scolded you? Probably not. Instead of condemning, try to understand their perspective. Ask questions and show empathy. If someone feels like you're on their side, they'll be more willing to listen to what you have to say and more likely to improve their behavior. In a professional setting, offering constructive feedback instead of criticism can build trust and lead to better results. It's all about approaching situations with kindness and understanding. 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. We all love to be appreciated, but here's the key. The appreciation has to be sincere. Carnegie emphasizes that flattery doesn't work. People can sense when you're being fake, and it can do more harm than good. But when you genuinely acknowledge someone's efforts, you're tapping into their deepest emotional need, the desire to feel important and valued. Take the time to notice what people around you are doing well. Maybe it's a coworker who always goes the extra mile, or a friend who's been supportive. By expressing genuine appreciation, you not only make others feel good, but also strengthen your relationships. And remember, it's not just about grand gestures. Sometimes a simple thank you or compliment on their hard work can brighten someone's day. 3. Arouse in others an eager want. The only way on earth to influence people is to talk about what they want and show them how to get it. This is one of Carnegie's most powerful principles. Think of this as self-interest 101. People are naturally more interested in their own desires than in yours. If you want to persuade or influence someone, you need to frame your ideas in terms of what they want. Instead of focusing on how a project benefits you or why it's important to you, think about what's in it for them. What are their needs, goals, and desires? For example, if you're negotiating with a team member, don't just tell them what you need to do. Show how their involvement benefits them, whether it's in terms of growth, recognition, or making a meaningful contribution. When you make your pitch about them, they'll be much more willing to listen. 4. Become genuinely interested in other people. You can make more friends in 2 months by being interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you. This principle might seem obvious, but it's often overlooked. We all want to be the center of attention. But Carnegie says the best way to win friends is by showing genuine curiosity about others. People love talking about themselves, and if you show a real interest in their lives, they'll warm up to you quickly. Ask open-ended questions, listen attentively, and don't interrupt. When you let someone talk about themselves, their family, or their hobbies, you're building a connection. This is especially powerful in professional networking. If you want to leave a lasting impression, make the conversation about them, not you. It's a simple but effective way to stand out and form meaningful relationships. 5. Smile. A smile is a messenger of goodwill. It sounds almost too simple, but smiling can make a massive difference. When you smile at someone, you're signaling friendliness, openness, and warmth. People are naturally drawn to others who make them feel at ease. Carnegie says that even in situations where you don't feel like smiling, just doing it can lift your own mood and influence how others perceive you. A smile is contagious. Think about it. When someone smiles at you, it's hard not to smile back. This small gesture can break the ice, ease tension, and make you appear more approachable. In both personal and professional settings, a smile can set the tone for positive communication. 6. Remember names. A person's name is to that person the sweetest sound in any language. This principle is about more than just politeness. Remembering someone's name shows that you value them as an individual. It takes effort, but Carnegie stresses that it's worth it. People feel more connected to you when you remember their name, especially in a crowd or busy environment. It makes them feel important and recognized. Use someone's name in conversation, but don't overdo it. The point is to make the other person feel special without being overbearing. Try associating their name with something familiar or repeating it after they introduce themselves to help it stick in your memory. 7. Be a good listener. Encourage others to talk about themselves. Most of us think we're good listeners, but are we really? Carnegie suggests that true listening is rare. Most people are just waiting for their turn to speak. But if you want to build better relationships, focus on listening more than talking. Let people express their thoughts, emotions, and ideas. Ask follow-up questions to show that you're engaged. When someone feels heard, they're more likely to trust and connect with you. This principle works wonders in conflict resolution too. When you listen fully, people are more likely to feel understood, which can help diffuse tension and lead to more productive outcomes. 8. Talk in terms of the other person's interests. Talk to someone about themselves, and they'll listen for hours. People are naturally more interested in what they care about. If you want to connect with someone, find out what their passions are and steer the conversation in that direction. Whether it's their favorite sports team, a hobby they love, or a professional goal they're pursuing, showing an interest in what matters to them will make the conversation more engaging. You don't have to fake an interest. Just ask open-ended questions and let them share their excitement. The key is to show that you're paying attention and genuinely value their interests. When you do this, you'll build rapport and make the conversation enjoyable for both sides. 9. Make the other person feel important. Do it sincerely. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We all want to feel important, and one of the quickest ways to make people like you is to make them feel valued. But as Carnegie emphasizes, sincerity is crucial. This means recognizing people's strengths, giving them credit when it's due, and making them feel like their contributions matter. In a work environment, acknowledging someone's efforts publicly can boost their confidence and morale. In your personal life, expressing gratitude and showing appreciation for the little things people do can make a big difference. The more you uplift others, the more they'll want to be around you. And there you have it, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, distilled into 9 actionable principles. These tips aren't just theory, they work in real life. Whether you're at work, with friends, or even with strangers, practice these principles consistently, and you'll see your relationships and influence grow in ways you never expected. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and don't forget to share it with your friends. Until next time, keep smiling and keep connecting.